Hello, I'm going to show you how to work in between the stitches for my pattern for my hat, the messy bun or ponytail hat. And I find it works best connecting the two different type of stitches I have in my hat. As you can see, the brim is a ribbed brim, meaning it has front post stitches and back post stitches alternating. And then it switches to a Celtic weave stitch. And I've tried different ways to connect the two different stitches. And the best one I found is working in between the stitches. And I've tried post stitches up on front, but that unfortunately brings a back stitch forward at the top of the brim, and it didn't work for me. So I worked in between stitches, and let me show you what I mean. So when you see in a pattern, any other pattern, to work in between the stitches, it means to work in between the posts, that gap in between the posts underneath the stitches. That is actually not what I mean. I mean to work in between the stitches underneath the two loops. So I'm gonna go where I need to go for this pattern and see if you guys can see. And you go underneath the two loops of one stitch, go behind and around and come out the next stitch underneath the loops. You're going to yarn over, pull through, and do a triple crochet. Back up here. And then for the next one, you're going to go into that space that you just came out of. Still working underneath the loops. Go in, behind, and around, and out the next stitch underneath the two loops. Working that triple crochet. All right, and then here comes the weave for the Celtic weave. You work for this particular row, you're working in front of the two stitches that you just did. So I'm gonna go back in the two that I skipped, going in one, back and around and out the other, working in between the stitches. All right, I'll show you the last one real quick. And then show you what your weave should look like after connecting it to the brim. And there you go. If you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I hope this clears up and explains what I mean by working in between the stitches for this pattern. Thank you very much.